People, this is FisherTwelve, and we have another exciting Call of Duty World League video for you guys today, as always. And last week was the online qualifier to decide the remaining teams that would be in the Pro Division of the Call of Duty World League. And I just want to focus on North America right now, just that region. The teams that qualified were Apotheon, Complexity, Counter Logic, Dream Team, FaZe Clan, Luminosity, Optic, Question Mark, Rise Gaming, Team Elevate, Team Envious, and Team Caliber. And instead of recapping their success and analyzing how their matches went and how they got to the position that they're in, I thought I would do something a little bit different and discuss what will happen to the remaining teams and players that didn't qualify. Because I think we have a very interesting and unusual situation here where we have big name orgs looking to break into the scene, and then we have top tier players being left hung and dry, and even some of them are contemplating retirement. So I think offering a little insight into that aspect of the Call of Duty World League would be pretty interesting. So in our pool of the non-qualified, we'll say there's Cloud9 with Burns, Merk, Mochilla, and Silly, E6 with Apathy, Sensor, Dido, and Study, Kinetic Empire with Accuracy, Killer, Royalty, and Sinful, and then we got Anticity, Llama, Tipsy, Twiz, Perplexed, Baker, and MBoze, all without places to go. And then there's also Team Solo Mid in the process of trying to enter the scene as well, and I foresee a lot of different and plausible outcomes that can derive from this. I'm just really curious to see what Cloud9 is going to do. I definitely love the fact they're trying to enter the Call of Duty scene. I love that they've signed Merk and Burns, and I would love to see them do everything possible to stay involved with competitive Call of Duty. However, they do have a history of dropping teams that don't qualify. With the League of Legends Challenger Series, they cycled through 3 different teams, each which got dropped after not qualifying for the LCS. So I think it's possible that we see something similar happen here, where Merk & Co. sort of get dropped for not qualifying, and then either Cloud9 taking a step back from competitive Call of Duty, or trying to buy a team that is already qualified. I think Question Mark, or Team Question Mark, with Colchan, Pac-Man, Proofy, and Wheat will be the deciding sort of key factor here, because they're a qualified team without an organization. So there's a handful of possibilities that could happen with them. Like maybe something I had just alluded to where Cloud9 drops their team and signs them, or Cloud9 buys out their spot. Maybe we see this team get picked up by TSM. There's just so many possibilities that can happen here. An organization that we're not even thinking of, that really hasn't even considered entering the Call of Duty scene, could end up signing them, because now that they see that there is this team that is guaranteed that exposure, guaranteed that qualification, maybe they want to toss their name into the hat of esports organizations looking to expand and grow into other esports. A couple things to remember too is that teams still need a substitute. So maybe some of these players might not be completely out of the Pro Division just yet. Like maybe MBoze gets picked up as Optic sub. There's also still the chance for involvement through the Challenger Division, and that is really going to open up more opportunities than people might think, because if I remember correctly, halfway through the Call of Duty World League season, the bottom 4 teams from the Pro Division are going to get dropped down to the Challenger Division, and the top 4 teams from the Challenger Division are going to move up to the Pro Division. So I don't think players and organizations should quickly dismiss a spot in the Challenger Division. That can still open up a realm of possibilities, like I said, but I think organization involvement is truly going to depend on how quickly they want to see success. It's clear that they're interested because our esport now has full developer support, but we're still new. We're still a work in progress, and if an organization wants to see instant success, then they're probably going to look to buy a spot. I also think it's likely that maybe some of these teams become content with the Challenger Division spot, because like I said, that's still going to give them the opportunity to not only be in the World League, but move up to the Pro Division. And then lastly, with Call of Duty Champs being at the end of the game cycle, it doesn't put orgs in this position where they have a short timeline to get themselves established and find a successful team. They can really, I don't want to say dilly-dally, but they can definitely be much more methodical about how they want to achieve success here. So my question to you guys is, what do you think these other organizations are going to do to be involved in the Call of Duty World League? Will they buy a spot? Will they stick it out in the Challenger Division? Will they buy players? Or will they buy a team spot just to drop their players and then start their own team in? Are they going to take a step back out completely from the Call of Duty World League? Let me know down below, but that will unfortunately bring us to the end of today's video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like. And if you're new here looking for more Black Ops 3 content, be it zombies or multiplayer, or the Call of Duty World League like this one was, then make sure to click on that subscribe button as I upload Monday through Friday. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. and take care.